Okay, so I'm playing some more Silent Hill 3. So this part of the game is a little bit confusing because I just died in the first stream. So basically, what I need to do is one, I need to go to the bakery and get the tongs. Two, return the tongs, get the key under the pallet. Three, I need to go to the best-selling booksellers. Four, I need to organize Shakespeare, the books, the Shakespearean books, in order to get the key code. I enter the key code. I go down the elevator. I see like the pale lady, who talks about paradise. So I run around downstairs. I have to go to um, like the one door, and then I need to go to the other door, and then I need to go to another door, and then I need to get a coat hanger, which I was near, but I didn't know that's what my end goal was. I don't know if I saved after I got this key here. No, I didn't. So I have to get this key again. I have to use the coat hanger on the ladder, and then climb up the ladder, and like basically I get a walnut, put the walnut in the nutcracker, get the key from the cooked dog, and also there's a room with like bats in it that kind of look like the last boss from Silent Hill 2, and the bats are actually near the fan. So I need to basically, like combine the detergent and the bleach, and then I think it's with the fan off, and then you turn the fan on, and it kills the bats. At which point you're able to use the cooked dog key. I really don't think like I think Twitch should have like a profanity. Oh shit! I think Twitch should have like a profanity filter for like games like this, because I mean this game it's pretty scary, right? I told Twitch that I wanted like them to kind of set up like a graphic filter. Um, all right, so I just use the tongs. I grab the key. Um, Perfect. I got the key taken with tongs. Perfect. So I'm just gonna save just because I died last time. Um, so I have to obviously have to create new saves. All right. Now I'm gonna go and just organize my Shakespeare, and then I'm done. Got some cool music here. I might turn up the volume a little bit. Let me turn up my volume. 86. All right. Because I could do like level 100 or some shit, but if I were to do level 100, like I don't know like if you guys would be able to handle it. So right now I'm going to the bookseller store. I use the key taken with the tongs, obviously. All right. This time I'll be able to actually read the Shakespeare books. I think that's why I kind of let my character die the last time, because I didn't get the opportunity to actually examine the books, which I think kind of, yeah, it looks like can I? No. I can't read the Shakespeare books. That's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to organize them on the shelf real quick. Alright, so I assume it go, well, I don't think it actually matters like which order you put it in. Alright, so it's 7914. Let's see if the letter changed. There's actually a book, like, interestingly enough, called The Scarlet Letter, which, apparently it's about, like, a priest, and, like, he gets on, like, a scaffolding, with, like, this lady who gets, like, the Scarlet Letter, kind of, like, painted on her chest. And I particularly
Wait,
did not
what's going on?
really
Where is
appreciate that
everybody?
book at all.
Those weird monsters.
I thought it was the most, like,
They've
bastard
come to witness the beginning.
book I've ever read.
The
It was almost as
rebirth
bad
of
as
paradise,
Angle of
unspoiled
Repose,
by mankind.
which was, it was actually really sarcastic. I had to read that at the same time as Jane Eyre, the, like, middle age,
Your power is needed.
like, Victorian,
How should I know?
wealthy handmaiden who lives in, like, a castle and
So
works
what?
amongst her, like, other
Remember
handmaidens.
me.
And
your
I had to
true
read that
self as well.
and Angle of Repose at the same time.
Also,
And Angle of
that
Repose,
which
you
must
basically
become.
had to watch them travel
The
throughout the
one who will
country
lead us to
during the Gold
paradise
Rush.
with
And the one lady
blood-stained
was an
hands.
artist, so it was written from her
Claudia,
perspective,
right?
as
Did
they
you
traveled
do all
throughout
this?
America. And I mean, he would
It
quiz
was
us
the
on
hand
stuff
of
like
God.
what was, like, the instrument that the person played, and you'd have to be like, oh, like, harmonica.
Wait!
That's pretty nice. I think that's definitely the point. That's definitely the point. I agree with her.
I don't get it.
It sounds way different than
What
before.
does she want me to remember?
Alright, so I try not to really like think too much of, like, that entire interaction. It doesn't seem like it's necessarily too difficult, because there are a lot of save points. I was watching Lyric, L-I-R-I-K. I was watching Lyric play Madison before, and I was saying, like, oh yeah, like, it's on Unreal Engine. I was like, yeah, the engine's not even real. Like, it's Unreal Engine. Because, like, he was trying to, like, use, like, pliers on, like, the toilet seat to open up the toilet seat, and he had to use it on both sides. And then he went inside, there was, like, a concrete block in the toilet. And he's like, what the hell, dude? I was like, yeah, Unreal Engine. It was pretty legit. And then I was, like, telling chat, I was like, chat, like, Matilda 2, Matilda 2 is coming out.
Is this a dream?
So they're coming out with a new Matilda movie, which is pretty legit.
Gotta be.
Because in Matilda 1, basically the premise is they're in school, and like, this one, like, fat, like, gothic, like, nun lady who's, like, kind of, like, butch. They have an eating competition, and basically, like, Matilda, she watches a fat kid eat an entire chocolate cake, and it was kind of, like, brutal. Like, he eats the entire chocolate cake in the competition, and, like, that kind of brings me back to my other stream. I was talking about like, eating cake. So, all right. So basically, I'm down here with the dogs. It's fine. Oh shit. You should have saw how far, like, the walnut went. I don't like this area. Can't help but feel like I'm missing a door here. Like, I know in here I have to turn the light off. Because it says, watch, read this. Warning, when leaving the room, be sure to turn out the lights. It'll be obvious if they are not switched off. So, I'm not going to turn it off quite yet. Now I'll turn it off. There's a light switch. Will it turn off the light? Yes. So, at this point, you can get the flashlight over here. Like, I already had the flashlight. I was pretty certain, but I guess you now get the flashlight. It's kind of like you're returning to yourself. Because, like, you start out and you're in a theme park, and you have the flashlight, and then you fall off the roller coaster, and you go back into, like, a diner. But you also return to the diner, and it has, like, all the different, like, Silent Hill kind of things going on. So it's, like, kind of like a return to, like, normality in the game. Alright, so I got the bleach. Alright, so here I just knock on this door twice, and then it opens up when I walk over here. And you go in. There's really nothing in here. It's soaking with blood, but there's no one here. Called something, they don't respond. And then you go over here, and it says it's full of filthy, muddy water. It looks like something's stopping it up. Will you remove the blockage? Yes. Because this is like a commentary on, like, doctors, you know? It's like, will you remove the blockage?
Ugh, no. Forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
Alright, and then obviously there is like a commentary on, like, humanity in general. It's pretty interesting. I don't think these two doors are open, but I'm gonna try them anyway, just because I don't want to run back here. Yeah, no. Alright, so I need to go over here to, like, the half-raised metal door. Because in here there's quite a few items that I need. I need, first of all, the hanger, which will let me get onto the standard, like, ladder. And then I need to grab the bulletproof vest. And I'm pretty sure there's ammo or something somewhere. Or, like, something interesting to read. It's kind of annoying because, like, sometimes, like, there are items and sometimes there are, like, interesting things to read. So it's kind of, yeah. These clothes are awfully dirty. They're stained with blood splatters. These clothes are blood splatters. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this room just has, like, the coat hanger and the thing. So I'm just gonna go run up over here, and I basically have to, like, run over to the right. I feel like I'm running in slow motion right now. Like Silent Hill slow motion. Now I have to go to the right over here, but I'm gonna try this door anyway. Because I don't recall this room. I'm gonna go to the right over there. It's kind of confusing because, like, both of these doors lead to different areas. So this one leads to the ladder. The other one leads to the save point. So I could pull down the ladder here, but I'm just gonna run for the save point, I think. was straight ahead of the dogs, right? What's straight ahead, though? That was straight ahead of the dogs. Hopefully they don't rip my throat. Alright, oh, this is where I came down before. This is the save point. I know it was like straight ahead. There we go. That was easy as shit. This is just a romance novel. I can't be bothered with it now. I got an ampoule. Okay. This again, looking at it makes my head hurt, but at the same time, etc. I hope I'm not missing the walnut, because if I miss the walnut, that's going to be tragic. There are books and magazines here, but I have no time to read them. I got a dog just sitting there, kind of like eating shit. You know? Imagine having like huge like chicken fists as like your hands. That shit would be pretty crazy, right? Let me see. So, oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. Actually, what I used to do is I would get string and I would tie raw chicken to the end of it, and I would basically drop it into the bay, and I would catch crabs with them, because the crabs they would pincer the chicken, and you could basically you could crab like using the chicken, but obviously the cages are better. A ladder is hanging halfway down from the ceiling. Even if I stand on the table and stretch my hands out, I can't reach it. If only I had something long to snag it. Alright, so I don't know if you could use the beef jerky on the dogs, but I don't want to find out either. So I'm going to use the hanger on the ladder. This part of the game uses like a lot of like niche kind of tricks. Okay, so there's a TV here, and I'll be able to, like, it has like, it says like daddy. It's kind of odd because like Silent Hill 1, like they have like a staticky kind of TV, and like Harry, he like looks at it, and you're kind of like in like the alternate like Silent Hill reality. Oh, this is another save point. So it's kind of like you get to play as like all the different characters stuck in Silent Hill at like the same time. I was actually trying to listen to my Silent Hill 1 like stream 5, and I guess my mic wasn't like fully set up yet, so it was like, it's kind of annoying. There was a nice silver ring in here the last time I came. Bummer that it's gone, huh? Yeah, silver is so nice. I got a walnut. Silver and gold are such useful substances. Alright, so I got the walnut. I feel like I do need to go back to that escalator I was at before. I think I'm way too far ahead now. Let me try this out anyway. definitely way too far ahead right now. I have an elevator here? Oh wow, dude. So they have like little like T-Rexes in here or something. It's kind of difficult because like this game they remove like ammo from it, it seems. Like it's kind of like they turn the game into like it's like kind of like what's it called? It's kind of like Evil Within 1, the DLC with Kidman. You basically don't have a gun in it and you have to like sneak around, but obviously it's less like horror related to like not knowing where you are. It's locked, the door has a red crescent and round dent, something written in the same color red. Oh, you can't read. The guy who was actually doing the YouTube video, he stabbed that thing so he could read it. Let me heal up, my controller's vibrating. I didn't realize they could like spear me while I'm walking around and stuff. This Silent Hill's pretty difficult. Block is broken. Lock is broken. Oh, I'm back in the stall area? Really? That's pretty confusing. Because I went up the escalator, so I guess there's just another bathroom up here or something. Yeah, so I'm back in the diner. Which is kind of confusing because like you fall off a roller coaster and then you're like in a flashback in a diner and then the detective is trying to talk to you and like you run away through the window, and I think that's like kind of like an interesting concept, like in between like the brick wall and stuff. And because like at that point it's kind of like a comparison to like Silent Hill 2 when you're with Maria and like you're going to like the Paradise Bar and like you're chasing after like the little girl, and basically she like runs through like the brick wall area. So it's like, which character are you actually playing as? Alright, so I got the cooked dog key, which I'm pretty sure I used downstairs. I just need to check this door again. I don't recall the back area over here. And then I'm gonna go to the other area where it was dark. Oh, it's unlocked. Nice. Oh, so this leads to the same area as the dark area? Alright, so the cooked dog key was pretty difficult to find. Yeah, nice. Oh, here's the steel pipe. That's like in every Silent Hill that I played so far, Silent Hill 1 and 2. There's a menu on the wall. It looks like this was once a cafe. Cafe. Alright, so looks like I got everything in here. Let's see, next area. I think that walnut I used before, I'm basically gonna take it and smash it. Or check out this area. I don't know how I got into like alternate Silent Hill worlds, but I am. Alright, I got the detergent. It was briefly difficult there, but I mean, thankfully I obviously did like the beginning area kind of like in my first stream, so this would be kind of difficult if I hadn't like saved and already done that. Like I would be kind of exhausted here, but I'm gonna turn the fan off. Let me check this door in the meantime. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn the fan off, and obviously over here you gotta see like the Silent Hill 2 like bats. It's pretty cool. They look like the bats in like the last boss of Silent Hill 2, which is kind of an interesting theme when you think about it. Like, alright, so I'm gonna combine this with this. I would never do anything remotely like that IRL in real life. That's actually insane and very dangerous probably. The vent fan switch is off. Will you turn the switch on? Yes. Alright. Oh, wait. I gotta turn the fan off. Will you turn the switch off? Yes. Alright, so now all the bats should be dead. Yeah, perfect. All the bats are dead. Even if they color the doors, like I'm still SOL, dude. I don't even remember this part in the stream I was watching. Because, like, I watch YouTube with, like, my volume off. So, like, I can't, like, also correspond, like, sound to, like, what I'm watching. Like, I just watch the YouTube videos in silence, so I'm only using my eyes when I'm, like, figuring stuff out. There's a sort of vise here. Just because, like, I don't know, like, my audio, like, it's all set up for stream. Like, I don't want to mess with it or anything. Alright, so I'm going to use the walnut here. Crack the walnut. So I get the walnut shell, just a jewel. I got the moonstone, which I could use up the escalator from before, I assume. Where it said the 300th piling or whatever on that door that dude hit me. Alright. So I'm going to end stream here. That was pretty good.